manpower, but they don't have enough manpower to innovate. If we're following that train of thought, they don't have enough. It's because they don't have enough. They barely have enough to maintain what they have, right? So they would prioritize, well, if we can't waste time or manpower thinking of flying to Mars, for instance, well, we could put like 25% of our effort into Mars and 25% and 75% into maintenance. But let's be realistic, we're never going to Mars. So let's put it all into maintaining things. That's what I was thinking. So, but we don't have to do that. It's just an idea. Give me some ideas about, maybe we're going too far down a rabbit hole here. Does anybody have any other ideas to add to this thing before we move on to another one? Yeah, I think we got a good chunk of, let's see if I can get it all on there. I think we got a good chunk of stuff here. Some meat on the bones of this very rough idea. Oh, let's get a song playing. Okay, do what I'm humming. A small town. Well, I was thinking got a lot of stuff here. So I'm going to kill all non-believers. This one I thought would be interesting because if there's like a religion where people are following this guy, maybe the leader of their religion, and he says that he can talk to God, for instance, and they're very nice normally, and they're just doing their thing, and then all of a sudden one day the guy, maybe it's like a mega church or something like that, the guy says like, God spoke to me and he said, maybe a mega church would be good, like he's got his own television ministry or something like that. He's like, God spoke to me and he said that the time has come to kill all the non-believers. And maybe this guy has been teaching people to prepare for like Armageddon or the what do they call that, Revelation, the end times. And he's been telling them to build up their their underground stores of supplies, and get weapons too, because you don't know what's going to happen. You need to protect your family and all this stuff, and it's all innocent up until this point where God tells him that all the non-believers have to die, and then these people go out to do a purge type thing. But here's what like the believers are the heroes of the story. And so you do a hero's journey about like a boy from one of these families, and he goes through this classic thing of like refusing the call and not wanting to participate, and then going on a journey, and then deciding he does have to do this thing, and then at the end they kill everybody, and then but it's like, it's sad, like, because as a viewer you're like, you see this classic hero's tale told, but at the same time you know that they're actually, these people are just killing everybody, every secular or person that doesn't believe their specific type of that religion there. So it could be interesting to have that kind of two different things happening at once. Yeah, Waco, like a cult type thing. Totally. Yeah. So there's that. We're just trying to see which one we're going to work on next. So I'm going to give you a little pitch on each of these. So here's one that had the kernel of the idea for a long time in my head. I think it started with a dream that I had, but where I basically saw most of the like key points that I'll cover here. It's a horror movie about a cult that gets possessed by demons. So basically, there's a woman who's living her life, doing whatever. I had kind of developed who she is and everything a little bit more, but the gist of it is that she's coming home one night and she gets hit by a car. Like she's pulling into her driveway and then gets T-boned, and it's like cut to black, and then she